Again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, if my theory of the Manchurian candidate, Obama having been chosen for the role that he's in when he was in his mother's womb, with the doting father, Frank Marshall Davis, toting over her, it just shows you what we already know, which is that radical extremist Muslims have incredible patience. Yeah, I think the king of Saudi Arabia, King Abdullah, I think he's 80. So he was probably 30 years old when he and his cohorts worked out a plan to destroy America. Think of it, 50 years ago was when this plan was first conceived. If what I suspect is true is in fact true, and I believe it to be true. I truly, honestly do. You know, if you watch a lot of my videos, it's quite often I refer to the pieces of the puzzle, and they all paint a very clear picture, to me, anyways. You know, when I was married, I used to go to the movies with my wife, my ex-wife, and I would always figure out the plot, and I would tell her who did what when, and she used to be amazed by it. But I did. I would always figure out the plot as to who did what and why and when. And again, I have no doubt that what I believe to be true is in fact true. King Abdul has spent billions of dollars putting this plan together. And we're talking over, what's Obama? He's 53 now? So like a 53-year plan? Well, when you consider that you're going to take over a country and pretty much dominate the entire world, it takes a lot of planning, you know? And again, you know, they had no way of knowing that Obama's a homosexual. They had no way of knowing that he'd be a crackhead. He wasn't even born. And they did the best that they could. They introduced him to the Indonesian lifestyle, the Muslim lifestyle. Obama himself says the sweetest sound he's ever heard is the call to morning prayer. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I think they sound like, you know, a chicken getting its throat cut, personally. But each to their own. We'll see. We'll see who's right and we'll see who's wrong. Follow the pieces of the puzzle. They almost always lead you in the right direction. I believe I'm in the right direction. I want you to sit back and think of all the sort of unusual events. No marriage certificate was ever found. No real birth certificate was ever presented. No real military registration card was ever presented. Multiple social security numbers. I mean, this guy couldn't get a job at a Baskin Robbins. Now, he did back then, but he couldn't do it again. He doesn't have any documentation. Yeah. I gotta believe that King Abdul must be somewhat frustrated, because we're talking a 50-year investment of time and probably billions of dollars. And look what they ended up with. A narcissistic, egotistical, mentally deranged individual. You take away his teleprompter, he can't put 5 words together without going, There's something definitely wrong between his ears. Take a look at that scar on the side of his head. He's got a scar probably, I don't know, 5-6 inches. It's on the side, like back here. You can see that through his short, croppy hair. I wonder if he had a lobotomy. He had something. Anyway, it is what it is, and I'm sure King Abdullah is not pleased, but there's nothing anybody can do about it. Obama's not going anywhere, folks. Not unless it's in handcuffs and a waist chain. And I don't see that happening. The Attorney General's in the bag. They're all in the bag. Speaker Boehner's in the bag. They're all in the bag. And we're left holding the bag, if you know what I mean.